welcome. It's me, Percita, and this is Percitas Paradox. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate you, your time, and effort. If you're an OG, thank you so much. As always, I greatly appreciate your support. If you can, be so kind as to like, share, comment, and subscribe on this and every video on my channel because I need your support, as always, to grow and continue to grow on this channel. So here we are. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Anything else that I'm missing that I need to celebrate with you and support you in? Thank you so much for supporting me to support you. If you are not a holiday person and you do not celebrate, then my apologies. It's not to disrespect you. But of course, I celebrate Christmas, so here I am, super excited about it happening this weekend. I wanted to come to you today and just talk about some things that I'm looking forward to in regards to the new year, but I also wanted to tell you about some new skills and things that I want to try to acquire. And instead of talking about that at the new year part of my life, I typically like to start off with my affirmational manifestation conversations right around the Christmas holiday. So here we are. What exactly are your new skills that you're seeking to learn? What new skills is it that's on your table? That is the question today. What is it that you are thinking you can accomplish new, fresh, innovative, all those great things coming into your new year? Now, remember, we already discussed new year does not have to mean a new calendar day. That new year can start today as you're listening to this video. So I want to know, what is it? What new skills are you looking to actually accomplish? For me, I can go through a plethora of things because I'm all over the place with it, but I actually want to learn a foreign language. That's my first and foremost thing that I've been working on diligently, and I want to actually acquire some linguistic skills. I feel as if I travel a lot, it would be awesome to be able to actually communicate, even if on just a basic communicative level, but I want to be able to do that. That is new skills number one for me. Secondly, I want to actually get into investing a little bit deeper. I've been touching on things throughout my entire adult life. I've never really followed through as deeply as I should. I've made some, decent decisions, but I'd like to actually get into acquiring more and finding out what I need to do to really accomplish some short-term and long-term goals, because I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Number 3, I'd like to take this channel a little deeper. I'd like to do some things with it and grow it in ways that I had basically kind of ran from, because I didn't really ever see myself as like a YouTuber, if that makes any sense, or a content creator in the sense of really pursuing it. And I really am still kind of telling you that I'm not trying to necessarily do that, but I do want to take it to the next level. We discussed the revamp of the channel. If you've been here for a while, you've seen some changes that I've made. I like to kick those up a notch because I told you then I'd made some decisions and hired some people to help do some things, and that didn't work out. So I definitely want to take it up to another level and really bring forth a lot of information, but at the same time, keep it fun and innovative and keep you wanting to come back for more. I mean, because honestly, just coming to hear me talk can get a little boring. So I want to bring some new aspects to it, and I'm taking it slow because I want to make sure that that marriage of whatever I'm bringing is really conducive to what the channel is about, which is living life authentic. And I want to make sure that that is what it's conveying and I'm not just running into it. So look forward to more of that, because that is definitely a skill that I have started to try to initiate, and I'm looking forward to it really flourishing next year. Now, that is a calendar year that I'm discussing, not next year as in today. So there's that. I want to also actually look into parenting different. I know that sounds funny. Like, my kids are grown. Actually, 2 of them really are grown, and one is still in his preteen phase. And what I mean by that is I want to be able to actually communicate with my kids on each individual level. Parenting never really goes away, especially for the people who are on this channel and listening to me now. You understand that it's a continuum. I still talk to my 83-year-old mother about things that I'm going through or have gone through, or lack of communication on my part to really tell what was bothering me or not. And I really want to hone in on what I feel like my purpose with my children are. We always talk so much about purpose in regards to our careers and in regards to our selves, but I definitely want to be able to transition to whatever level I need to be able to communicate with each individual child on the level that they need me at that particular time. And I'm asking from a spiritual place to identify the discernment of what that looks like and how that looks, right? So that's going to be, interesting. I definitely want to have that as a lifelong new skill, but I definitely want to hone in on the actual plan for it, not the goal, because a goal without a plan is just a flipping dream. It's just words. So that's the last thing that I want to discuss, that I want to be involved in creating a better, authentic life for myself, which is really applying plans to the goals that I have, not just speak about things that I want to do and make it sound fantastic. And, again, I got like a little gift of gab, so I can kind of go on and on about things that I want to say that I want to do. But I want to make sure that the things that I'm saying that I want to do actually have a plan attached and that they don't fall by the wayside. If you have a vision board and you're not really understanding why the manifestation of things still aren't really happening, it has a lot to do with the fact that you can manifest by simply talking if you want. But truth be told, you really need to implement a plan to go forth in doing it. If you're spinning your wheels and you're continuously doing the same thing over and over again, that has a lot to do with what that problem is between you actually speaking it, writing it down, and it coming to fruition. You have to meet everything with a plan. So I am looking forward to doing better at that. I'm looking forward to really staying steadfast to my plans, and I'm looking forward to being able to adjust when I need to in that plan. So if you catch it, what actually happens typically in that scenario is that your perseverance really makes up for anything that you're lacking, right? So you want to be in a position of understanding to be consistent and to be dedicated to something that you might not even be qualified to do, will actually be a buffer for the lack of knowledge or the lack of resources that you have. So I pray that if that is one of your new skills that you want to go into, definitely during this season, I hope, as I hope for myself, that we can both achieve it. I don't know. Tell me. What are you thinking? Hit me in the comments and tell me what it is that you would like to do in regards to what you want to change about your skills going forward into this next year and this next season. I would love to hear about it because, as we all know, if we're finding our tribe and we're really in an energy of talking to people who really are looking to be better, there's not a lot of jealousy. There's not a lot of envy. There's not a lot of any of that. It's like everyone is too focused on trying to make sure that they're getting where they are trying to get, and they have room to support you in whatever your goals are. If you're around people and they're not able to do that, I'm just going to drop into your spirit and your soul. That's probably not your tribe. It's probably not the people that are really there for you in the way that you need them to be there for them. We talk about seasons. We talk about people coming in and out of those seasons. I don't even think it's the season that actually deters people. I think it's the ability to detach when you need to detach that literally hurts people the most. So I just pray that coming forth, that happens for you and that your skills can manifest the way you need them to, because you would have a goal and a plan and you would implement them both to create the environment and the energy that you need to be successful. So as always, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that other good stuff, which just Merry Christmas right now, right? Because I'm going to have some more videos before the New Year. So I'll come back again and say Happy New Year, but Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all those things, because typically we start Kwanzaa because I also celebrate that right after Christmas. And I'll be back with more of that if you don't know about it. But as always, I'm going to still ask you to do 3 things going into this lovely weekend. Live life authentic. Live life authentic. As always, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. As always, bye-bye.